Watch this video until the very end, because this isn't set just motivation. This is a full-blown mental transformation. By the time this ends, you shall be walking with a kind of confidence that makes people stop, stare, and wonder, who the hell is that? You weren't born insecure. You were trained to doubt yourself. Let that sink in. You came into this world screaming, demanding, fearless. And slowly, the world taught you to shut up. So you shrank. You second-guessed every move, every word, every part of yourself. You became polite, safe, quiet, forgettable. But if you want psychopathic confidence, that ends now. And it starts with one ruthless decision. Stop believing that voice in your head that whispers, "I'm not enough." Because, guess what? That voice, that's not even yours. It heard your mother sis, fear. Your teacher said sarcasm. That one brutal breakup. That one time someone laughed at you when you were just trying to be real. Let us cut through the noise. Confidence doesn't come from mirror affirmations. It comes from realizing that 90% of what you believe about your flaws was installed by people who were scared, insecure, and just as confused as you. Here's the harsh truth. You said, not insecure. You were conditioned. So what is the first step? A mental detox. Unlearn their voices. Start asking, who the hell told me this was true? And if the answer isn't situ, burn that belief. Let us be clear. Confidence isn't set just how you walk or talk. It's set not in your tone or your flex. Real, psychopath-level confidence comes from one thing: ruthless self-respect. And most people, they don't have it. They chase validation, crave likes, beg for compliments, say yes when they want to scream no. They tolerate disrespect, get walked on, and then wonder, why don't I feel confident? Because if you don't disrespect yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? Confidence starts in the quiet. It's built in private. It's how you speak to yourself when no one's watching. Weak people call it arrogance. Strong people call it standards. The psychotically confident don't beg to be treated right. They train people how to treat them. And if someone can handle it, they're gone. No drama, no warning, just a clean cut. You don't just need to be loud, not toxic, not violent, but your silence should hit harder than most people's sips, yelling. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you looked someone in the eye and said, "This is not available for this kind of energy"? Probably never, because no one teaches us this. Self-respect is a skill. It's built by refusing to abandon yourself, no matter who you're dealing with. So from this moment on, don't just look confident. Be unshakable in your boundaries. And remember this, the way you treat yourself in private becomes your reputation in public. Now that you've killed self-doubt and built ruthless self-respect, it is time to flip the switch. I'm talking about the silent kind of power, the kind where you walk into a room and everyone feels it and you haven't said a word. This isn't about being better than anyone else. It's about never, ever being less than yourself again. Let's get this straight. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is better than you. Let me say that again. Not the rich guy, not the flawless influencer, not the good-looking one, not the suit pretending to run the world. No one. That's not ego. That sits controlled arrogance, the quiet, unshakable belief that you see are dangerous, not because you show it, but because you don't need to. You don't chase, you attract. You don't explain, you execute. You don't prove, you know. Most people confuse this with arrogance, but here steps the truth. Being too humble can become a mask, a comfortable excuse to shrink, to stay small, but dim your light so others don't feel insecure. And from this moment on, that version of you is gone. No more shrinking, no more apologizing for your voice, your power, your ambition. No more playing small to make weak people feel big. Controlled arrogance is walking into a room like you own the damn floor. It is speaking like your words matter, because they do. It sits moving like your time is expensive, because it is. Let them talk. Let them whisper. He sets too confident. Good. That means they feel your presence. You don't want everyone to like you. You want the right people to respect you, and the wrong ones to fear disappointing you. And here sits the secret. Those who succeed at the highest level, they have mastered quiet dominance. They don't beg. They don't chase. They don't explain themselves. They walk with purpose. They speak with clarity. And when the world gets loud, they sit in silence like kings. Because real power doesn't make noise. It makes people listen. So from now on, carry yourself like someone who says already won. Now let's just talk about the one thing that destroys most people before they even start. Rejection. Most fear it like it sits death. One ignored message, one failed pitch, one no, and they crumble. But if you want psychopathic confidence, you must become immune to rejection. Not just okay with it, hungry for it. Here accepts the truth. Nobody tells you. Every confident person you admire, they've been rejected more times than you've even tried. They just didn't quit. Because rejection isn't a reflection of your value. It is a test of your hunger. Most people take it personally. The confident take it as data. So start chasing rejection. Send the message. Pitch the idea. Ask. Speak. Own your space. And when you hear no, smile. Stay calm. Move forward. Because when rejection no longer breaks you, nothing can. Oh, and by the way, I've got something for you. Something dangerous. It's sets called the Sigma Sets Black Book of Untouchable Power, an underground ebook full of insights used by elite minds to dominate silently. But here is the catch. It won't be up for long. The people in control, they don't turn this out. So hit the description or pinned comment before it disappears. And if this hits you deep, if something just woke up inside you, then you're ready. Ready to stop playing small. Ready to build the most unstoppable version of yourself. Want to go deeper? The real content, the raw, the unfiltered, the forbidden, lives on my second channel. Mindset, power, control, everything they never taught you, I teach there. Links in the description and pinned comment below. See you on the darker side.